Hello and welcome to my presentation on social learning theory. The presentation will start with an introduction, and then I will talk about the principles of social learning theory, the media's role, and the impact of media, and I will give a conclusion with a few questions. Social learning theory is also known as social cognitive theory or social learning theory of aggression, mainly because of the manner in which the theory was adopted through experiments to see if children would respond to aggressive behavior. It was popularized by Bandura in 1986. It is a psychological concept that has gone into media, which suggests that people learn from one another either via observation, imitation, and modeling. There are guiding principles to the social learning theory. And the first one is that people learn through observation. Observational learning means that people will adopt a behavior, a value, or even an attitude based on what they see is either rewarded or punished. Secondly, imitation. So you'll find that human beings, not just children, have the propensity to imitate behavior or activity that they might admire or that they can actually see will be beneficial to them. Reinforcement is the next guiding principle of social learning theory. And reinforcement, this means that something that continuously happens and is rewarded or does not face any negative consequences. So if people begin to see that, oh, this is how things are done, they also join in. The social learning theory also takes into cognizance that people regulate themselves. So they're not just blindly following. They choose what to imitate or to be part of, or when they observe, they can choose whether or not to be part of the activities or the belief or the behavior. Lastly, the reciprocal determinism. In this situation, this guiding principle states that people also have their personal beliefs, the way they see the world, and as well as the social teachings that they get. All these work hand in hand together. So it's not just that a person just takes in things that are happening and starts acting. No, there's other factors that determine the learning process of a person. Now, social learning theory was very, very associated to the media because media does teach people activities, behaviors, and attitudes, and people do tend to either imitate or learn from it. So media can serve as a powerful influence on an individual's behaviors. It can be through television, music, social media, and these media depict behaviors as more prevalent or acceptable than they really are. And individuals are prone to imitate or adopt them. So media's biggest role, according to social learning theory, is that it can normalize or stigmatize specific activities, beliefs, and behaviors. Media also has a strong impact on social learning. However, its impact, the influencing factors of the impact are age, cognitive development, personal beliefs, and specific content being consumed. It's important that people have media literacy. That way they can navigate media landscape, they can recognize the potential influence as mentioned on their thoughts and behaviors, and make informed choices about the type of media they consume. The critique for social learning theory is that the theory assumes passivity in the nature of the observer. It does not explain why certain behaviors are rewarded or punished, and it also fails to explain why some individuals will not conform to social norms and behaviors. There are some individuals who don't seem to learn from society. In my conclusion, I have a few questions. The first one, what does the future hold if we were to take social learning theory as how people learn? Is social learning a good or a bad thing? Who teaches and who learns? Even how? And how can minority groups safeguard their own behaviors, cultures, and values? Thank you very much. My name again is Hannah Tarindwa. I hope that you may take the questions as food for thought. Thank you. Dinotenda. Asante sana.